to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my very first makeup tutorial. It's going to be all drugstore makeup. It's maybe except like the eyeshadows and my lipstick. There's going to be a few things that are a little higher end you might not find at a drugstore. But for the most part, everything is a drugstore. I'll be showing you everything that's on my face exactly how I did it. If you have any suggestions of a certain look that you want me to go for, just let me know. Oh, and also, I kind of did this at 2 o'clock in the morning, so sorry if it's really dark, and excuse my dogs in the background. I promise the next one will be better. Okay, well, let's get to it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.
Okay, so first I'm going to start with the Milani Prime Shield Face Primer, Mattifying and Pore Minimizer. And I'm going to go ahead and add a small amount to my finger and spread it throughout my face. This will be one of the few things I do with my hands instead of a brush, only because I feel like it actually stays on my face instead of the brush soaking it up. So once I've spread it through my face, I'm going to go ahead and rub it in, make sure get it evenly all over my face. I'll be using the Milani Brow Fix Kit in medium, and the brush I'll be using is an angled brush I got from eBay. I'm going to go ahead and start outlining. I'm not going to fill in my brows just yet. I will just outline. Going with the spoolie and just blend everything in, and as I brush the spoolie up, I actually fill in the brow. Okay, now I'll be going in with another angled brush I got from eBay and the Rimmel London concealer stick in Soft Honey. Okay, I'm going to start with aligning my bottom brow, and then once I'm done with that, I will blend it out. And then from the top, I'll do the same thing and then just blend it up so that way there's no harsh lines. Okay, now I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in Natural Buff, and I'm using the oval brush. This is not name brand, I got it on Amazon. Next, I'll be applying some product to the brush and spreading it throughout my face. And then I'm going to go ahead and just brush it evenly out throughout my entire face. Okay, and I forgot some moisturizer. This actually just helps so your lips don't dry out. Apply some more product onto the brush, and this is just to blend out the foundation from my jawbone to my neck, and it doesn't leave such a gap in the color. Okay, now I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Concealer Twins, and I'll be using the yellow corrector side, and I'm going to apply this under my eyes, and I'm going to dot this only because this is not going to be my actual concealer. Okay, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Sand. I'm going to apply this under my eyes, forehead, nose, and my chin. It's going to help brighten these features. Next, I'm going to blend it all out. Poked myself. A little bit more products because I felt like it was still a little too dark to my liking. I'm using the e.l.f. Mist and Set Spray, and this actually works really well, and it helps keep my concealer on a lot longer. I'm using the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Banana. Sorry, that's a little rubbed off. It rolls around in my makeup bag. and also be using the Real Techniques foundation brush, and I'm going to use this to apply the powder on. I really don't need a lot, a little bit really goes a long way. Okay, now I'm using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to apply very little. Again, this goes a long way, and I'm going to put it all over my lid. Now onto one of my favorite palettes, the Morphe 350W. To use this white eyeshadow as a base, and I'm going to use this Cala eyeshadow brush. Moving on to this orangish brownish eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply this to the crease of my eyelid, and this is going to be my transitioning color. Now going into this eyeshadow next to it, it's like a dark taupe kind of color, and I'm just going to apply this only on the crease. Okay, and I'm going to take this Real Techniques blending brush, and I'm going to use this maroonish color on the 350 palette, and we're going to tap off any excess eyeshadows, and we're just going to blend this out on the end of the crease. Now I'm going to use this dark brown next to the maroon, and we're going to do the same thing, apply it to the crease and slowly work our way up. Okay, we're going to go back to the Physicians Formula Concealer Twins, and this time we're going to use the concealer portion, and I'm going to apply product to this angled brush and just create a sharp line separating the lid from my crease. I'm now using the gold eyeshadow from the Morphe palette, and I'll be applying this with the Real Techniques blending brush. I'm going to apply some Too Faced Shadow Insurance on the base, and this is going to help keep the glittery eyeshadow on. Notice a harsh line, so I'm going to go ahead and just blend that out with my Cala brush. I'll go back to my Milani Brow Fix and use the highlighter, and I'm going to apply this with a small oval brush, and I'm just going to blend it out a little right under my eyebrow. Okay, now I'll be moving on to my NYX Beauty School Dropout Graduate Palette. And I'm going to be using the white-ish glittery eyeshadow, and this is kind of like a highlight. I'm just going to add it right at the arch of my brow, just because I like to be a little extra. I'm picking back up the Real Techniques blending brush, and I'm just going to blend that out. Now onto eyeliner, I use the New York Colors liquid eyeliner in black. I'm going to go ahead and just start at the end of my eye and work my way in. Alright guys, I really do love being extra. I'm going to go ahead and go for the cat eye. So in this process, I make sure my brush doesn't have too much product, and I do go with small strokes, just so that way I get the shape that I want. To give it that sharp look, I do flatten my brush out and make sure it doesn't have so much product. And then just slowly go in like that. I'm going to prepare my eyes for falsies. I'm going to curl them and add some mascara. And I use Ardell Wispies in black, and I'll be using the Duo Brush On Glue. Go ahead and add some glue on the eyelash band, And I want it to get tacky, so I'm going to go ahead and just air it out a little. And then I'm going to apply this as close as possible as I can to my lash line. Now I'll be using the Real Techniques powder brush, and this is just to wipe off any excess setting powder that I placed earlier. And this just helps keep your concealer in place. Now I'm going to use my NARS contour brush, and we'll be using the powder from my NYX Beauty School Dropout. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and apply this right under my cheekbone. This is going to define it. I don't suck in my cheeks because I'm a little too chubby for that. But since I know where it's at, I'm going to go ahead and apply it, and it's going to go straight out. Use this clean blush brush, and it's a Cala brand, and I'm just going to blend it up so that way there's not a harsh line. I'm going to use this New York Colors Sun and Bronze, and this is just again to blend it so that way it's not a harsh line. And I'm going to go ahead and tap off any excess powder. And I'm sorry that it was broken, it fell, I was so upset. And again, I love being extra. I'm going to use the lighter contour shade, and I'm going to apply this to the temples of my face, and this actually makes your forehead look a lot smaller. And I'm going to blend this out with my Cala blush brush. Now onto my favorite part, the highlight. I am using this fan brush I got on eBay. Guys, I love eBay. And I'm just going to apply a whole bunch of highlight. I'm going to use both because, of course, extra. And I'm just going to apply this at the very peak of my cheekbone, and this is going to just make it pop. And you can add as much as you want, you know, it's just your preference. I'm going to also add some on my nose and some on my Cupid's bow, and it's just going to make my lips pop like bam! I'm going to go with my Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm just going to blend out the bottom. I'm not going to touch the top because that's my highlight. It's going to be the bottom just so it is not a sharp line. Okay, and I'm going in with the NARS contour brush, and I'm going to use this on my jawline to erase my double chin. Because everybody hates a double chin. Erase, 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 and just blend that really well. And lastly, I'm going to use the Jeffree Star in Unicorn Blood. I'm sorry, that rolls around in my makeup bag a lot. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to my lips. I do outline my lips first, and then I fill it in. And then I'll just go from there. Okay, now I have added photos instead of a video of the final product just because, like I said, I recorded this so late and I just figured the lighting was so much better. I hope you guys really liked my video, so go ahead and subscribe, and I'll keep you posted on what's next. Bye!